Good morning, everyone. It's Bree from Sunlight Yoga. We're just over here recording our videos for you to put up daily so you can keep up with your practice during this uncertain time. So we're going to start today with just like a gentle warm-up, just kind of move the body. All of our videos will be different lengths, maybe 10 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe somewhere in between. So you'll have an option to pick where you want to start and move how you want to move. Don't mind my voice, I'm just getting it back from losing it last week from teaching probably too much. So find an easy seat. I always recommend 2 blocks because if you know me, you know my classes, we don't know what's going to happen. So sit well, sit tall. Hands can fall in the lap or on the knees. You can draw the shoulders down your back. While keeping the spine tall, let the chin drop down towards your chest. So feel the cervical spine start to open, the vertebrae start to open. And then when you're ready, you'll just start to let the ears move towards the shoulders, opening the sides of the throat, the sides of the neck. Reach the hands up on a big inhale here. You can interlace your fingers, flip your palms, and just reach straight up towards the ceiling. Draw the ribs down and in. And if you want to lean side to side, you can. And maybe even reaching back a little bit more, and then roll the wrists all the way down to the floor. We're going to walk the right fingertips over to the side. Reach your left arm straight up. So first you'll stretch laterally, open up to the intercostal muscles. And then you can rotate the chest up towards the ceiling. And then big arm circles here through the entire shoulder girdle, the wrist. And your left hand's going to hook onto your right knee. Lean away from that right knee, reach up and over with the right arm. A big breath in as you sit up tall here. And then exhale, bring the hand behind you to the floor or block. So to turn your chin over the right shoulder. Come forward, right hand hooks onto left knee. Round your upper spine, your upper back a lot. Think cat pose here. And then you'll lift up, bring your chin up, cow pose. Drop back around the spine. Inhale as you lift up tall. Exhale as you drop back. Good. Inhale, both arms come up again, fingers interlace with the palms, reach straight up. Side to side here as it feels nice. And roll the wrists all the way down to the floor again. This time you'll walk left fingertips over, stretch laterally through the right side, reach up and over. And then rotate the chest up, big circles in the top arm, top wrist. Your right hand's gonna hook onto your left knee. You're gonna lean to the side, reach up and over with the left arm. Big breath in as you sit up tall. Exhale again, twist behind, hand to the block or the floor. You'll find length in your spine on your inhale. You twist on your exhale. Back through center. Inhale, arms reach up. Fingers interlace, flip the palms. Exhale, roll the hands all the way down to the floor. Let's just bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees go wide. And just depending on your anatomy here, maybe you need the feet in a little closer, or maybe you need a little further away this morning. Find tall spine, and then just start to walk the hands forward. Drop the body heavy. You can round the spine here if you want to, and you could even make little circles with the neck. Draw the fingertips in, pull the knees together. Come into this little egg shape here. Wrap your arms either on the outsides of the knees or underneath the legs, and just give yourself a big hug. God knows we could all use it right now. Your chin drops down, maybe even squeeze yourself in really tight. Bring the hands behind you. Just lift up through your chest here. So still like a seated cat and cow. Your inhales, you puff up your chest. Your exhales, you round your spine and drop the shoulders forward. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Good. Let's move into an all-four position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're gonna move right into some balancing here. So really make sure the belly is on board, your breath is on board. Tuck your right toes under. You're gonna send the left leg behind you to the back of the mat. So just rock forward and backwards a few times on the left toes. And then when you're ready, we'll pick the left leg up. You want the kneecap facing the floor, the toes facing the floor. And then if you'd like, add the right hand, opposite leg. Plug the right shoulder back. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're gonna bring knee and elbow together, round in the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in, hold it here, 3, 2. Inhale, reach out, stay, or bend your left knee. Maybe your right hand can reach back, and you can pull the foot in to stretch the quad. Or you could kick it away and lift up through your heart. Maybe turn your chin to the right. Extend everything long again. Bring the right hand down, and then send the left foot off the mat to the side. Walk your hands in. We've got this gate pose here, this gate posture. Bring both hands to the low back as you drive the tailbone down, lift up through your chest, and then big back bend here. If there's any pinch in the low back, just come forward a little bit. If you want to add on, bring right hand down to right ankle, reach the left arm up and over your head. Inhale, brings the spine tall. Exhale, left hand down the left leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Inhale up. Left knee comes to meet the right knee. So again, just making sure the low back is okay here. The low belly is pulled in and up. Camel pose. Drive the tailbone down, lift up through your chest. We're dropping back into child's pose, so untuck the toes, drop the hips back, and just let the forehead come down to the mat. Lots of arm variations here. You can extend the fingertips forward. You could turn the palms to face up. You could bend at your elbows, hands to the back of the neck. Hands can come back by the feet if you wanted to. Maybe a little sideward motion, or maybe rolling the forehead forward and back. Really start to tune into the breath here. Notice the length of your inhales, the length of your exhales. Reach the fingertips forward if they weren't there. We'll move through swan pose, so the hips drop down. Lift up through your chest. And then right into downward facing dog, just to stretch the body. So anything that feels good here. Check in with your hands, make sure the fingers are spread really wide. The palms are pressing down into the earth evenly. Inner elbows rolling forward. I always keep a bend in my knees, tight hamstrings, so why don't you do that for yourself today too, and you can start to pedal the feet around and just kind of pulse the chest here. Shake the head a little bit. And then come back to your all four position, bring the knees down, help to slide the hands back just a little bit here. And let's drop the belly on our inhale, lift up through the chest. Round the spine, come onto your fingertips, puff up through the upper back. Inhale, drop the belly as you lift up. Exhale, fingertips round the upper back. Neutral spine here. So we're gonna do the opposite side. Take the right toes to the back of the mat. And we'll just rock forward and backwards a few times. Keeping low belly pulled in, lift the right leg up. You can even check, take your left hand to the low belly, make sure the hips are squared here. And when you're ready, left arm will reach forward. So staying with the limbs extended, or take an inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in here, hold for 3, 2. And reach everything long and stay, or maybe bend the right knee. Your left hand could reach for the foot and pull it in. This is a quad stretch. Or kick it away and open your chest. Maybe even turn your chin over the left shoulder. We'll extend everything long. Left hand will come down, right toes off the mat to the right side, walk the hands in. So just make sure the low back is okay here, low belly pulling in. Drive the tailbone down, lift up through your chest. We're gonna slide the right hand down the right leg, reach the left arm up and over. We're gonna come into that half camel, maybe left hand down the back leg, back foot, right arm reaches high. Inhale as you lift yourself up, bring right knee to meet your left. So again, you can just keep hands to the low back here, or if you've got a little extra room, maybe hands come back by the ankles, lift up through the chest. Dropping hips back into child's pose again. Arms wherever they're comfortable. And let's come into swan pose. So bring your hips forward, lift up through the chest. And then back into downward facing dog. If you want to adjust the feet here, maybe you want them a little wider while you pedal out, or maybe you need them a little closer together. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. And then unplug your hands. We're going to walk up to the back of the mat into a fold. And we'll just hang here. Take your feet as wide as you need to. Maybe they go to the edge of the mat. And head drops down. Maybe you've got opposite elbows here. I like to sway. Just open up the back body. You can be completely still if you need to. If you need more into your shoulder blades, into the shoulder girdles, and release your fingers to the low back. You're going to half lift here, so pull the low belly in. And then exhale, move the arms up and over the head as you drop down over the legs. Even more, if you want to add a twist, straighten left leg, bend right knee, and roll the left side of the body open. Switch sides, straighten right leg, then left knee. And fold through center, and arms still moving up and over the head. And then you bring the hands down maybe to the shins here, so you find the back, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the back of the mat. Let's reach the right leg up. Anything you need here. Bend the knee, move the circle, move the hip in circles, move the ankle around. And then extend the right leg long, toes flexed. Bring the knee into your nose as you shift forward, shoulders come all the way over the wrist, and then step the foot all the way up between your hands. Lower the back knee to the floor. Just get the legs and hips situated here. We'll twist. Left hand stays, the right arm goes high. Bring the right hand down. This is good for the blocks here. You can put one block on either side of the front foot. We're going to straighten the front leg. So curling the right toes towards the face. And then you can stay, or you can kind of bend the leg and straighten it a few times. Next time you bend the front knee, we're going to drop into Anjaneyasana. So untuck the back toes. Just take your blocks to the side. Reach your arms up on your inhale. Hands come to the floor. We're going to move into high plank. Step the right foot back. Let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, shift forward on the toes, bring the knees down if you need to, otherwise one piece all the way to the floor. Untuck the toes here, take your fingertips wide, we're gonna lift up on the inhale. You're gonna drop right shoulder down, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come up, left shoulder drops, look right. Inhale, lift up. Switch, right shoulder drops. Move the body with your breath. Inhale up, left shoulder drops. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down, push back, child's pose. Just a breath here. Come forward into swan. Downward facing dog. And feet together, you're gonna reach the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, move the leg around here, anything that feels good. And then re-extend the leg long, bring the knee into the nose, core plank. Step it all the way up between the hands, lower the back knee down. Your right hand stays, your left arm goes high for a twist. Come back through center, grab your blocks here. And we'll just start to bend and straighten that front leg a few times. Next time you bend the knee, we're going to drop down into the hips for Anjaneyasana. So untuck the back toes, just take your blocks out to the side, arms reach up. Make sure your low back is okay here, your low belly is still on board. And coming into high plank, plant the hands, left foot steps back. Hold this, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either knees down or shift forward, lower all the way to the belly. Toes untuck, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Bring your toes to touch. Interlace the fingers of the low back. Lift everything up on your inhale. Toes, hands, chest. Lower all the way down. Child's pose on your exhale. Swan pose, you come forward. Downward facing dog. Look to your hands, take a big step or hop forward. We're coming back into a seat. So that's all I have for you this morning, just a little warm up. We've got, again, like I said, more classes coming. Let's end together and just a little silent meditation. So sit however is most comfortable for you. You could even lie down for this if you wanted to. Hands in the lap or the knees. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lean back, maybe about 1/4 of an inch if you're sitting up, so shoulders come over your hips. Feel the air from your nose brush over the top lip. Let your mind start to slow down, let your mind start to quiet. Don't worry about manipulating the breath here. Just let it come in and out naturally. You can notice it. You can take note of the length of your inhale, the length of your exhale. Don't worry about it too much. Bring your hands together at your heart, let your palms touch. Bring your chin down just slightly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.